That is ace. Look at the straw. Look at the pile of straw I've left behind. Right, first the updates. We've got an update for the John Deere dealer sign by Hungry Cow Design, and then a changelog for that. It's got added snow mesh and icicles to the model. Got an update to cow feed mixer by Zoddlezoct, and then a changelog for that. It's got information panel added, icons improved, collision improved, and sounds added. Got an update for panel fence and gates by Michael Alice, and then the changelog for that. It's got added sliding gate. Got an update for the Lizard trailer by Dutch Modding, and then the changelog for that, it's got support to auto-load pallets on the Buyable Products trailer. You no longer have to press the R button to fill up the trailer. Option to enable and disable the auto-load on the pallet trailer. Double the fill amount for pallets and rescaled auto-load trigger. And our last update for the day is the Russell Mash DT75 by Razor Modding Team. And the changelog for that, it's got levelers added, the sound format has been converted to GLS, and the brand has changed to Russell Mash. That's your updates for the day. Now the first mod we got for today is the Roland Pack by Universe Simu Modding, 90.03 megabyte on the download, and on the website it says it's an update, but part of the update is actually the console release, so we're going to have a look at it now. So you're going to find these under a few different sections. Obviously the first two there we've got under trailers, we then got under bale loaders for the second two. The next two are under manure spreaders. We then got the roll van under animal transport, and then the Ampli roll 7526, and then all the trailers on the back there are also under trailers, which is very nice. So if we go into the first one, so the roll speed 6332, obviously this is going to be for carrying your crops in, 26,000 litre capacity, 36.5 grand to buy. So it starts off there with 26. You can change that to 29, 32, or back to 26. Then you've got wheel brands and tyres, usual shenanigans on the go with that. Then you've got additional lights, so without or with, that's going to be round the back, I'd imagine. There you are, puts those at the top. Then you change the main colour to any one of those. Very nice. Then we'll come over to the next one, the 8351. So this starts off with a 36,000 litre capacity, 67.5 grand. That then goes to 42, 51, then back to 36. Again, usual shenanigans with wheel brands and the tyres. Additional lights on the back, with or without. The main colour, same as before. Then we go over to the LSP 9004. So this is going to be your bale trailer. 28 bales on this one. Is that square or round? Or both, actually. 180 to 240 on the square and 125 to 180 on the round ones. Very nice. 16.5 grand to buy. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. Then got design, standard, side straight curved, straight sided, curved sided, or standard. Then you've got the option for auto load, no or yes. Now, me, I'm terrible at bale stacking, so I would go with the auto load. Probably with that one. Fair enough. And again, main colour, blue or black. So we go on to the LSEL 10006. 28 bales again on this one. Is it 28 on this one? 28 on both, to be fair. Well, this one looks slightly longer. All right. 21,600 to buy. Same options as before. Obviously, go for the auto load if you're like me. Well, to be fair, I'd probably go for the other one because that one's got these swivel axle on the front, and I am terrible at reversing those. So that one for me, definitely. Then we go on to the Roll Force 6118 manure spreader, 18,000 litre capacity, 170 horsepower from your tractor, 12 metre working width, 12 mile an hour working speed, 31,780 to buy. Usual shenanigans with your wheel brands and the tyres. Then we'll come down to the spreader system. So you've got the ESP21 or the TCE, or back to the ESP21. That changed it. That TCE changed it to 16 metre working width. Main colour, blue or black. Then we'll come to the Rollmax 8735. So this has got a 35,000 litre capacity, 260 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 16 metre working width, 12 mile an hour working speed. Let's say 80 grand. I mean, 79,900. That's 80 grand really though, isn't it? Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. Then we've got the road gauge without or with. Puts that on the side. Well, it's just warning signs really, isn't it? All right. Then you got spreader system, so C10 EDT. Then you got the TCE, so that puts up 24 meter. Oh, that's all right. Main colour again, blue or black. Then we'll come along to the Roll Van 64. So obviously this is going to be for your animals. 16,795 to buy. Main colour, blue or black. We'll come out of that. So that's going to do 5 cows, 8 pigs, and 10 sheep. Oh, that's all right. Then we'll come along to the Roland Amply Roll 7526. So obviously this is going to be a hook lift. So you just back your tractor in front of that. 300 horsepower requirement, mind you. 71,850 to buy. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bounce and the tyres. It's saying attacher compatibility with Roland, IT runner or Roland. So if you've got the IT runners already, you can use this as well. That's all right. So that's going to be found on the trailers, which is very nice. So if you've got the Roland attacher, you can use all these. So we've got the industrial container, 45,000 litre capacity. It's only going to cost you £5,000. That's all right. Main colour, match it up with the rest of it. Then we've got the Roll Rock 7100 container. So it's got a 15,000 litre capacity. It's going to cost you £10,000. Change the main colour again. Now, if that costs you £10,000, it's only got 15,000 litre capacity, and that one's only going to cost you £5,000, got 45,000 litre capacity. Yeah, I'd go with the cheaper one, to be fair. Well, that could just be me. Then we've got the Turbo Classic container, £7,500. It's got a 36,000 litre capacity. Again, match up with the rest of the vehicles. Very nice. Then we've got the Roll Rock 5300 there. This is actually on a trailer itself. So this is not the hook lift version. 11,000 litre capacity, 36,850 to buy. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. And then main colour, again, match it up with your rest of your set. And then we've got the last one there, the Roll Rock 7100. Again, another trailed version, so it's not a hook lift. 15,000 litre capacity. Obviously, this has got the triple axle on it. 66,895 to buy. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. Then we've got the Roll Link without or with, so that puts that on the front there. So I'd imagine that's just like hooks up to your 3-pointer, doesn't it? And then the main colour, again, match it up. Now I remember a pack like this on 19 Roland. I like that. Yeah, I do like that bell loader. Auto load with the design with that one. Oh, yes. This pack, very nice. All right, next up is weight 1,000 kilogram. This is by Protty, 0.83 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it, as you can imagine, underweight. So this is going to cost you 1,300 at standard. And then it's got a 200 price tag. But then the price tag for all the paints is 200. So it's going to cost you 1,500 basically. Then you got the options there are decal, no, decal, or no. So it puts those little just like warning signs, not really warning signs, so are they just stickers? Because you've already got the warning sign on the outside anyway. Then change the main colour, so you can have that one black, or like a, you still got a grey, a black, and a sort of like a bluey grey. Yeah, if you need a weight. Very nice indeed. Right, next up is the Lizard W50. This is by, now I'm going to apologise before I even try and pronounce this. Grabfeldschmied Ingo 376. I hope I've got that correct. I apologise if I haven't. 25.38 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these pair under trucks. So we've got two versions here. We've got one which actually got a back on, and then one that's open, so you can just hook up other trailers to it. So if we go into the first one with the back on, so it's got 125 horsepower engine, 39 mile an hour top speed, 5,000 litre capacity, 24,500 to buy. You then got the option there, configuration, so capacity 5,000, 7,000, 14,500, although that's a silage trailer, so I'd imagine that's only going to be for silage, back to 5,000. So we'll put that one back on. So you got base frame, red, black, grey, or red. Underbody protection, no, yes, or no. Put those boards there for you. Cover, yes or no. And your engine setup, so 125. 125 again, mind you. All right, it's exactly the same. 150 and back to 125. Then we've got wheel setup, standard, ND16R20 or standard. Cover color, you go for whichever one you want. And then your cabin color, again, you go for whatever one you want. Design color, well, we're going to match it up, aren't we? Construction, obviously this is going to be the bit on the back there. Then you got the rim color. Well, it'd be rude to go for something different though, wouldn't it? Oh dear, that's ace. Then we come into the W50LA/S. Same options, but obviously it hasn't got the back on it. So you've got no capacity changing. Although this one's got rear fender, yes or no. You change that. Hose connections, standard or front. Very nice. And everything else is the same as before. Now, this is ace. Just listen to it. So I'm going to start it up. I'm going to stop talking. Just listen to it. That is brilliant. Oh, I like the sound of that. Old school, old vehicle starting off. I mean, even like driving around, that is a quality sound. Oh, I like that. I mean, even when you turn it off. That is ace. I like that. I like the sound on that. That sounds brilliant. Very nice. The last mod for the day is the Beaverator 1600 Tub Grinder. This is by Black Sheep Modding, 22.5 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under two sections. So the Beaverator itself is under forestry equipment, and then the 600, the dolly that comes with it, is under dollies, as you can well imagine. So the Beaverator itself, this has got a 6 mile an hour top speed, 15,000 litre capacity, 350 grand to buy. Now this is where the options come in, because this isn't just going to do your wood, isn't just going to be a beaver. This is going to be a smash up all sorts of things, because you can have the option there to turn stone into lime, wood into wood chips, as you can imagine, and then sugar beet into sugar beet cut. Very nice. And then bales into windrows. Although it doesn't really make windrows, just makes a big pile of chopped up stuff behind. But that is ace. Then you got wheel setup, standard or magnum, so it puts different tracks on it. And main colour, obviously you go for whichever one you want. Good state of that. And then we come out of that and we go into the dolly itself. So this has got an 8 mile an hour top speed, because obviously it is self-propelled. And then you're going to cost you 20 grand. Main colour, you go for whichever one you want. Rim colour. Fair enough. I mean, that bit at the back is ace. You just stand on that. Now, what you need to do with this, obviously, start it up. You then got LB and down on the D-pad unfolds the pipe. Very nice. You also got LB and A unfold the wood chipper. That doesn't really seem to do anything, to be fair. So we'll reverse all that. So obviously, yeah, you can move it backwards and forwards. That's great, no problem. But obviously, this is rather slow. It's got top speed of 6 mile an hour. So if we come out of that and we get the dolly there, so we'll jump on that. We'll start that up and we'll drive it underneath. Yeah, it's better look going in straight. So we'll put that underneath like so. Turn that off. Get out of that. Get back into the Beaverator. So we've now got the option there. Lizard Beaverator 600. Attach. Yes. That now puts this out the front, which is why I've got a chuck here. So we'll start that up and we'll reverse back. Oh, no, I'm not in line, that's why. It's because I moved the Beaverator, isn't it? There you are. That better? That's it. Right, so we're now all hooked up. So you just drive it to wherever you want to. Oh, that's ace. So if we get rid of that, move that out of the way. Probably going to block a load of traffic now, mind you, but all right. We'll detach that as well, like so. So we're going to turn it on. We're going to unfold it like that. And then with my handily placed telehandler, with some bales already in. Now, I'll try the front loader, but they're not really tall enough. So you are going to need something to get up quite high. So we'll put that there. We'll lift these up. Move forward like that. I'm going to chuck them in like so. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, that's it. I'm out. I'm out. All right. All right. So we'll come out of that. Oh, we'll turn that off first. Come out of that. Get back into there. So then we do L, B, and X. Turn on. You need to unfold the tool. Oh, it's because it's... There we are. It doesn't let you turn it on if it's folded. It doesn't have an animation, but you can't turn it on. There we are. Unfold the wood chipper. I have unfolded the wood chipper. What's going on? Oh, there we are. That's a bit random. So now it's... Oh, hold on. Have I got the wrong one? Right, so I've gone and got myself one that actually does accept bales, or it did in the shop anyway, and I've just noticed there is an animation on the unfold. So if you do L, B and A, opens up that hatch there. Oh, that's alright. So we'll unfold that like that. We'll get out and we'll load in our bales. It's going to be interesting because that top one is... Oh, it's a bit on the edge there. Right. Tip forward. So they're in. Right, so move out of the way. Let's get back in the beaverator. So we'll do L, B and B. X even. Turns it on. It's not doing it for some reason. Alright, what about... Why you don't have access to this land? Alright, let's drive it over the road then. So it's saying we've got 9,000 litres in. Is it because there's nowhere to unload it to? Or if you look underneath there, you can see the... Oh, I might... I think I know what's going on there. Because we can't unload it onto land, because we don't own it by the shop, and we've got no trailer behind it. There we go. Right, so we're on a bit of land that we own. So let's do that now. Unload here, that's better. So RB and LB together and Y. There we go. It had already done a little bit before. And because we couldn't unload it anywhere. I'll get you. I like that. That's alright, that is. Chopping up all that straw. That's one done. One's going for the second one. To be fair, I had 2 bales. I mean, look at the straw that's come out of it. That is ace. Look at the straw. Look at the pile of straw I've left behind. Oh, that is wicked. I mean, even like the drum there spinning around. That is brilliant. I like that. You can even go inside. You're driving it first person view. That is brilliant. Oh, very nice. Got a new map out as well, the Alex Pro Deal Center Farm. This is by Black Sheep Modding, 189.28 megabyte on the download. And we'll take a look at that in a separate video, but that looks alright. And to finish off, we've got the latest testing list. There's 22 on there for console, although some of those do look like they're going to be updates, but that's the list for you anyway. So that's your mods for you. Drop it in the comments below. Which one's your favourite? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.